Hey everybody, welcome to episode something of Two Bitches on a Bench. It is an extremely hot evening in YYC in late August. We didn't make it to the riverfront tonight because bitch number 2 over here has a sore leg. Actually, it's a sore hip and it's very, very sore. So we could only, go close by. Anyhow, we decided that this episode is about negativity. So, bitch number 2, passing you the proverbial microphone. What do you have to say about global negativity? Well, I would put the microphone back to you and say, what do you have to say about my negativity? Oh, Jesus, it's off the road. Clock. Richter scale. It's off the charts. Charts. It's off the charts. You are... Sometimes. Not all the time. Most of the time. Okay, fine, but not all the time. See, that's even negative. How is that negative? I'm saying that my negativity is off the charts sometimes, and you're the one who's saying no all the time, most of the time. Well, that's negative. It kind of is. Anyway. You've been super negative. Yes, I have. Okay, so how are you going to get yourself out of it? Well, that's a loaded question. Because if I knew how, I would do it. Obviously. Oh, how I wish listeners could see your expression right at the moment. Well, it's the same sort of thing as, why do you eat the way you do? Why do you eat the way you do? Okay, seriously. So, have you been listening to Excuse Me, Your Life? Yes, I have been. And has none of it sunk in or resonated? Well, yes, it has. What's the word? Resonated. Resonated, thank you. Yes, it has. Okay. It takes a lot of practice, though. And you can't... The shitty part is that I don't have the ability to be listening to it on repeat all day, every day. So it's easy to slip back into bad habits again. And especially when you work in a place that is just so filled with negativity, it's like a blanket of negativity. You visited there back in January, so 8 months ago, and even you said, you're like, ooh, this feels like a hospital. Like that is the feeling with those creepy, blinking... Actually, it felt more like an asylum. You said hospital when you went. I was trying to be nice. But it's just like cloaked in this negativity because people are miserable. And when that is what you surround yourself with all day, every day, it's hard to break the habit. Okay. So, yes, you need a job, and that's the reason why you're there. Mm-hmm. But have you... Okay, one thing is, on weekends, do you allow that negativity to stick with you? Not until usually about Sunday at noon. Okay. I'm usually okay Saturday and then Sunday morning. But then the Sunday blues come, and the Sunday blues are awful. And is there anyone besides you that can change it for you? No, there's not. So, what are you doing to change it? Stuff. What? Well, I don't know. It's fascinating because you were in this negative space when you were in a horrible, awful job where you were treated horribly and abused and that's great that you can look back and be like, whoa, this is what I would have done differently. But if you were to be put back into that position however many years ago, you would probably feel pretty helpless again.
Potentially.
And you also have the luxury of having hindsight. But I am still in it.
I know.
And I'm getting paid peanuts. I don't have any health benefits. They act like everything is fine and we can treat our employees horribly, pay them shit, don't give them health benefits, but we take them bowling on Tuesday morning. Oh, and we also bring them in lunch. And we do this, and we have a $25,000 Christmas party once a year. That makes up for everything.
Okay. Yes. Yes. So, we actually talked about this briefly, I think, on the weekend. Or maybe, I don't know. And you had said, no, I think I had said to you, why do you
let birds suddenly appear? No?
Every time you are near. There's more. Do you want me to keep going?
No.
Why do you do that to me? Why do you get me singing?
Finish your thought.
I had said to you, you keep going through the same cycle. And you get really, really angry, really, really annoyed, and you want to leave, and you want to do this. And
I don't think you said this to me.
Yeah.
Maybe you thought about it.
No, we were walking, and I know exactly where we were, too.
Okay. Anyway.
We were down and pointing.
This isn't good on podcast. So.
Okay, anyway. And you had said to me, oh, because something will happen that goes terribly. Are you remembering now?
Yes, because the comment has been made where I have been told that I am flaky and I get sick of things really quickly. So
who said that?
That plays in my head. Well, who do you think said that? Bitch number one said that. And that plays in my head. So my whole thing is I am miserable, but is it because it's just a cycle thing of I haven't given it a chance, I'm getting sick of it, I blah 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 blah, and it's just this cycle again?
In this particular instance, with all of the examples that you have given, no, I don't think it is. Are you flaky? Yeah, kind of, a little bit. Do you get sick of stuff quickly? Yeah, you do.
I'm better than I used to be.
Better than I used to be?
I'm better than I used to be.
Yeah. But I think that you very much need to fix this work situation.
Yes.
Because your negativity and your negative vibe is flowing from the oven like the smell of apple pie.
It's just fascinating to me as well that you didn't have anything planned for this podcast, and then you were like, yes, negativity, and said that we decided on negativity, but really it's just become a platform for you to be like, you're super negative, change yourself.
That wasn't the purpose of the podcast. It was just the example, and I was only trying to make you see that you are very negative.
Okay, yes, and in hindsight, when you were in a terrible position that you had been in for 10 years longer than I have, I haven't been there a year. You were at your other job like 10?
I know.
Well,
I get it.
I was
I know.
confirming that. Were you not in a place of marinating in your own emotional filth?
Well, yes, and my comeback and my defense to that is I was there for 10 years. It was like home in quotes to me, and I was scared to leave.
So the way that it's home for you is for me that I want to prove that I am not flaky, because I just have that in my head. I have that I'm flaky and I get sick of things at around like the 10-month mark. This came quicker. But it's been the same cycle. And I've also got it in my head that because I move around so much, how am I going to find a job? Because that's also been said, not by you before, but...
Yeah, well, okay. Aside from that, I think the thing that you have to take into consideration with this is that your pay is crappy and you don't have benefits. Plus, I still don't really understand how your vacation works. I don't get that.
I don't either.
Okay, well that's great. So,
And I'm not going to ask because I actually think I've made a mistake.
Mhm.
And I'm actually getting paid for vacation when I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to bring it
yeah,
up.
don't bring that up.
I'm not going to rock the boat because there's a very, very good chance. Like, there's one girl that I work with, and kind of stupid on her part, but she had been paid for over a year and not getting the right pay. So when she finally checked her pay, I think what had happened is her pay was significantly less than usual. So she went in to check it, and she realized that she had been heavily underpaid for the last year.
Underpaid?
Yeah.
And she didn't know it?
Well, she didn't know it because she'd been paid like pretty much the same amount.
Oh god.
But keeping in mind, most people are hourly there too.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky because I'm salary and I get paid the same amount every single month.
Right.
And this is where, even though I've taken holiday days, my pay has been exactly the same.
Which
I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, that's supposed to be the way it is, salary.
Yes. But I also only have 1 week of paid holidays, which goes towards Christmas at the end of the year. And I've already technically used that.
Yeah, but
I also got it last year too.
you get 2 weeks holidays.
Yeah.
So what do you mean you only have 1 week of paid holidays and it goes to the end of the year?
Because the 1 week is at the end of December, the other week is in the first week of January.
Oh, for crying out loud.
But I was paid for both of those. So I was paid for the end of December, which is fine, except that I technically didn't accrue the vacation for the end of December, but I still got paid.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also technically hadn't accrued the vacation for January. I got paid for that. And then I've also had another week that I was paid for. So I'm not going to bring that up because I don't think somebody's doing their job right.
Yeah, no, don't bring that up. But, okay, aside from that, the detail of that, you aren't
There
paid.
could be accountants who are listening who would want to hear about this.
This is true. Any accountants who are listening?
Or HR people.
HR people. If
So-
there's HR people who are in YYC and they'd like to hire this Ding Ding, she's
I
actually
really want to work in HR.
She's really good at what she does, and she's very
For a short time.
yeah
Until I give up.
until she gives up. And then she's not good. Just kidding.
Anyway,
You're not doing yourself any favors.
I know.
Is the point.
But I've also got that thing in my head of like, give it a chance, you haven't even been there a year. And I've also got the other thing in my head. It's like a tape. It's like a recording. That's like,
You have to pick that to be on tape and recording,
well,
but the other
no,
stuff you don't.
there's that, but then there's also the like, you can't really do anything because you don't have school. You aren't going to get a job because you haven't stayed anywhere long enough. You can't get a job doing this because you've been out of the industry for too long. You can't, blah, blah, like, it's just...
Well, I think it's all... What? I had to yawn.
I was mid-talk and she yawned. Real nice. Real nice. Real nice, real fair. I get invited here with no topic, which ends up becoming a bitch hunt against me. And then I'm here pleading my case before the judge, jury, and witch hunt people, the villagers. And there's the lead witch hunter yawning. Kind. Halloween came early, folks.
I'm tired.
You can tell by the way she laughed that she's really not sorry.
I am.
How much she is guffawing right now means not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm tired.
She's tired. She's tired. Super tired. What'd you eat today?
Stuff.
Mhm.
I actually ate good today. Today was good.
Except for the chocolate milkshake and fries for dinner. Anyway, back to the bitch hunt number 2.
This isn't a Sugar Chronicles episode. Yeah, so what are you going to do about it? The thing is, I have found a job that is absolutely perfect for me. It is absolutely perfect. There is not a job that could be more perfect for me in terms of my skills, in terms of administratively what I'm interested in. And it checks off all of my boxes. So the pay is insane. I could have relatively significant debt that I have. I could have that paid off in 5 months versus what I'm making right now. It's going to take me years to pay it off. I would have health benefits and 3 weeks vacation. It's close to where I'm living right now. And the job is perfect. And I can't really see past that. Like that's all that's in my like focusy realm thing. That's all I can think about. Sure, I can go and look for other jobs that pay me more, but that would still be like 20,000 less than what this job is offering. Like this job is perfect. Right. Flood the public with your resume, is what bitch number 1 is gonna say. She has it written on her face before it's even come out of her gaping maw.
Leave my maw out of this.
And leave my maw out of it.
If it's gaping or not, so be it. Ew. What I was going to say is, excuse me, your life is waiting.
And I have been.
You're interrupting. You just had the
You
floor
manifested that.
that you interrupted.
Yeah.
So she says in it, and the Secrets is the same thing, that you can't you won't get it if you're negative.
Okay, but I'm also not. I am also doing everything I can to vividly visualize what it would be like. I visualize specifically that building. I visualize myself in that building. I visualize myself sitting at my desk with all of my stuff. I visualize all those things and what it would feel like to do all these things. She yawned again. Apparently this is really boring.
I'm tired.
You should listen to this if you need to go to bed. It'll put you to sleep right away.
Yeah, you're visualizing. Okay, carry on. Yes, and?
And so I'm doing that as much as I can.
Okay.
And that's really all that I can actively do at this point, because I can't really be super in the moment about how I'm feeling second to second.
Well, all I'm going to say to you is chapter 7. That's your next assignment, is chapter 7. Can you do that, do you think?
What is chapter 7? Because not everybody can read our mind.
Chapter 7 of Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting. You need to listen or to read chapter 7.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yes, I can do that.
Good. And then what else are you going to do? How's your eating been?
No, great.
Okay, I sent you a message the other day, and I asked you several questions, and I said, how's your eating been?
Not good.
How has your sleeping been?
I sleep a lot, which probably in and of itself is not good.
No, probably not. And then I said, how is your physical activity?
No good.
So...
You asked me also how my physical skin is.
Oh,
and that's
yes.
also
Oh,
not
your
good.
hair and skin, I asked you that.
Yeah, not great. I mean, I don't really know because I haven't washed my hair in a few days. So, but my hair's probably not great.
Do you remember when you did that 30-day workout challenge thing?
Vaguely.
Do you remember that you had said many times
that working out is good for you because it raises your level of happy?
Yeah,
Okay.
which it does.
Right.
Scientifically speaking, it does.
Well, you said it did for
I know,
you.
I know, and I'm saying scientifically speaking, it does as well. Like, it's not just.
We'll say as well, because you were like saying it as if it wasn't. Anyway, so why do you not be physical?
Because I don't have a lot of motivation to be physical.
So what if
I'm
you
tired.
What Bolshevik?
No, I am legitimately tired. I have probably been in bed by 7 multiple nights this week.
Yeah, I know, because you go silent. But
Yeah,
do you
because
think
I
that,
fall asleep.
do you
And I
think-
sleep for,
13 hours.
no, not usually that much, because I'm usually up by 6. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
a good, 10, 11 hours, multiple nights a week I sleep.
So do you think that you're sleeping more because you're sleeping more?
What?
When you-
I think I'm sleeping more because I'm sleeping more?
Yeah. You know, when you, like, on a weekend when it's rainy or it's cold outside and you just flop on the couch and you doze off and on, you just end up sleeping all day. So the more you sleep, the more you sleep. Do you get it? How can you not get that? That's as plain as day.
Well, it is very, when you sleep 12 hours, you do, in fact, sleep 12 hours.
No, I mean, you've now got yourself into the habit of sleeping 12 hours. So do you think that you're just sleeping more because your cycle is sleeping more?
Sure.
Do you understand or not?
No.
I
I crave, it's the same way that when you drink lots of water, you start to crave water,
Yeah.
or when you eat really healthy, you start to crave those healthy foods, or when you, I know you would know that, when you work out, you actually crave working out,
yeah,
that sort
like
of
you
thing.
start becoming OCD about it.
It's not OCD, but I think it's
Well, it is for
become,
me.
I think it's become a necessity in my life.
Oh, this is
We're pleasant.
Oh. I don't think it's a necessity. I think that it's an
I'm tired.
escape.
It is.
Tired
For sure
from,
it is.
Tired from what? Exactly.
From doing my best to shield myself and get bent out of shape about stuff and have to listen, not have to, but because there are people who are good friends there listening to the shit that they have to go through because there's nobody else to listen and there's nobody else who really understands. I feel like for the most part you believe me, what I say happens, but isn't there a little part of you that's like, that's an exaggeration? And I promise you it is not, because we have all of us in this friend group, we have all said that we tell people and there's no way that they believe that it is 100% truth.
Well, I don't think I've ever thought that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just,
You and I are very different,
Yeah.
though. We have a different dynamic, but
and
I can talk to other people who are like, yeah, I tell my parents, or yeah, I tell my significant other, or yeah, I tell whoever about what goes on, and they're like, oh, well, that's just working in a place.
Yeah, no, I don't. I have never thought that. The only thing that I think sometimes is that
You bore me. I'm exhausted. All I can think about is my bed while you're mid-talk.
really
Mhm.
me, my bed, no, couch, yes,
Anyway.
bed, no.
So, yes, it is absolutely an escape.
So
And there's a lot, for us people there who have no role, no power, no anything, we're basically just whipped to do work in order for them to be profitable and be functioning and have processes and procedures. But there's no benefit to that. Yeah, sure, we get paid, but we get paid not much. And that's exhausting. It's exhausting being, for lack of any better sort of word, like a working slave. You know?
yes,
And you're expected to do all this stuff, and you're expected to stress out about things that really, A, you shouldn't have to stress out about, because that really shouldn't be your job. But then it becomes your responsibility when stuff doesn't go right, and that's exhausting. It is exhausting
spending an entire 8 hours every single day covering your ass.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And again, that's where I say you have to get out. But I'm also of the opinion, and this does not in any way, shape, or form say that I am saying that job isn't right for you. What I'm saying is I think that you need to you need to keep applying. You can't just sit and wait for that, because A, the place that you applied is notoriously slow. Notoriously so.
Yeah, well, when they have to deal with whiny people from your industry, would you want to call them back?
Anyway,
It's just the thing is for me is that I have never put so much work into an application. I've never put so much work into it. I've never felt so pumped. I've never felt so confident. And part of it is there's like this sort of thing of like, well, why didn't they see my resume and go, holy shit, this person is perfect? Because I am never one to be like, oh, I'm perfect for something, or like, I'm never one to be overly positive about myself or my skills. But this is something that I'm like, there is no question. And I'm just, because I'm so positive and I'm so like, there has never been something more perfect, I'm surprised, and I can't let it go of the fact that they didn't see it and go, oh my god, this person is perfect, let's call them right now. You know, like that's what I'm stuck on. And the application, like the entire application doesn't close until the 26th.
Right.
So this is where I'm going, like, I'm even motivated to be like, do I go in there with my resume and my cover letter and be like, I want to drop this off, even though I've already applied? Do I apply again? Do I fax it? Do I mail it? Like, there are so many things that I am willing to consider to do, which is so unlike me, because I have never been more confident about something.
Right.
And you might see this as bullshit, but this is what I believe, is that the reason why I haven't applied for anything else is because this is it.
Well, then I would suggest then that you print your cover letter and your resume on beautiful paper, and you put it in a proper envelope, and you actually deliver it there. You wash your hair. Just kidding.
Well, the other thing is I don't know when to deliver it, because they work the same hours that I do.
So maybe you just need to say you have an appointment, and you go first thing in the morning and drop it off before you go to work.
Yeah.
If you believe in it that firmly, I think that you should take that extra step. I haven't had a ton of people do that for me. There was one that dropped off. This was years ago, and I was at first I was annoyed. I was annoyed that they came in, but then I was impressed that not you, but they had actually taken the time to do it.
Yeah, I'm her kid, and she made me walk into her office and ask for her with my resume to apply. How rude is that?
You're so
And her
funny.
response is that I annoyed her. Actually, that's not new. I guess that's my thing, though, is that because that's not my generation at all.
Right. So be different.
But see, because you just said that it annoyed you, I don't want that to become the thing that's like, oh, well, she's annoying.
Well, okay.
And keeping in mind, this is a regulatory board as well, and you had just made the comment about how they're notorious for not getting back to people, that when you call, it's like calling a prison, and they ask you all these, it's worse than going through security and customs.
Well, it kind of is. They do. The person that they have at reception is very good at
screening calls.
Yeah.
Unlike places where I've worked where they've sent people right to the back without even
Yep.
saying anything. But I just think you need to do something to make yourself stand out. So if you need to dress up in your best drag, then do that. But if you believe in it that firmly, you have to do something to make yourself
Well, am I
stand out.
delusional? Interesting.
That's her. No. It was your delivery of that because your head shrunk into you had no neck left. Anyway, no, I don't think you're delusional. You and I have a different thought process on stuff like that, though. Like, when I was applying for jobs, I just applied to a ton of them. Yes, there were ones that I really, really, really wanted, but I kept applying anyways. You and I don't have the same... You and I don't have that same thought process. You have to do what's right for you. And if you believe in it, then go get it. Go after and go get what you want, is the point. Is that so hard?
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have anything else to add?
No.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
No.
Well, we're going to follow up with this in a few weeks and see where this has gone. But in the meantime, your assignment...
Chapter number 5, 7. All the chapters.
Maybe you should do the workbook.
I've tried to do the workbook.
Can I have your workbook?
No.
Ugh.
Buy your own workbook.
You're not using yours.
Well, I have started to use mine.
So I can have it.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, I guess that concludes this episode of Two Bitches on a Bench, where it was a bitch hunt. And we will follow up with bitch number 2 and see how her glumdom is going.
And we'll also follow up with bitch number 1 and see how she's doing with a healthy lifestyle. We'll talk to you when she's dead. She's never gonna die. Those insides of hers are preserved.
Are you done?
Pickled.
Candied, actually.
Candied.
Anyways, thanks.
No, thank you.
Thanks for listening, listeners. If you have any advice to offer Miss Negative over here, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, and if you've got any more health tips for Ms. Health over here, pass them along. There's no health trend that she doesn't want to try.
Bye!
Bye.